Hello my dear friends. In this video we will going to learn about how to apply first law of thermodynamics for a process. So there is 10-meter height cylinder. So what is the height of the cylinder? There is a 10-meter height of the cylinder is equal to 10-meter height of the cylinder, and cross section area of the piston. Cross section area is 0.1 meter square, and massless piston at a bottom with a water. There is a water at a bottom, water uh, piston at a bottom with a water at a bottom, piston at a bottom with a water 20 degrees centigrade on the top of it as shown in figure, and air at 300 Kelvin with a volume 0.3 meter cube under the piston below the piston side. That means the piston divided by two side, piston divides two side. One upper side is the water and lower side is the air. Now under is heated. Now heat will supply to the piston, move up, and how much movement of the piston is move as so much as that all the water will spill out. So in this condition, when the all water will spill out, that means the piston moving up to height a small h, what is the heat supplied to the piston? So the initially, so first of all, what is your system? In this case, water as a system, air as a system, or water and air as a system. See, when we take water as a system, see, water, when the piston is moved, the water continuously spill out. So if take water as a system, its mass will vary. Mass will vary. So water cannot taken as a closed system. Now, but air taken as a closed system. Why? Because the piston move up to top, the air always trapped inside the cylinder. There is no any air will transfer to the cylinder. So air act as a closed system. This is our system. Now, so what is a state 1? What is a state 1? State 1, what is the P1? What is the pressure? There is nothing P1. And what is the temperature T1? T1 is where is T1? 300 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin. And what is V1? V1 is 0.3 meter cube, right? This is given at state 1, P1, T1. So what is the P1 at this point? So what is the pressure exerted by the water at that point? This is P1. What is the P1? P1 is P naught. There is atmospheric pressure plus rho of water G into H, and P naught, what is rho H by V into G. Rho is the specific volume. This is a specific volume. Rho is the specific volume. Density is equal to 1 by specific volume. So if you calculate P1, so we have to find H. So what is the value of H? H is capital H minus this height. Let's suppose this is your L minus L. So H, and what is L? What is L? Area into, what is L? H into L. L is nothing, the volume of this divided by the cross section area. And what is the volume? There is V1 is given by cross section area. So what is H? This is 10 minus what is V1, 0.3, and what is A1? A is also given 0.1 meter square. So this is 0.1. So this is your 7 meter. So what is the H? H is 7 meter. Okay. Now put the value here. What is the P1? P0 plus H is given. But what is the V1? V1 is the V1 of the fluid at what temperature? At what temperature? 20 degrees centigrade. Right? This is P1 and that equilibrium pressure. So if you calculate this, this is your 169.84 kilopascal. Right? So this is your P1. Now state 2 is the state when all the water spill. So what is the P2? P2 is nothing, P-ATM, and P-ATM is given 101.325 kilopascal. This is given. And what is the V2? V2 is nothing, area into total height. What is the area? 0.1. What is the height? 10. So this is 1 meter cube. So you have P1, you have P2, you have V1, you have V2. This is your V1. What is the V1? Specific volume or 1 is nothing. Specific volume of water. It is the specific volume of the fluid at 20 degrees centigrade from table. Okay. So you have P1, you have V1, you have P2, you have V2. So if you draw a PV diagram for that, this is pressure and this is volume, pressure and specific volume. Initially there is a P1 and there is a V1. This is point number 1. And since we know that H is equal to volume by area, area is fixed, so height directly proportional to volume and pressure directly proportional to height. So pressure and volume, so in this case pressure and volume have linear relation. So if the piston will move up, the pressure will drop and it will reaches to a final point 2. So this is your process number 2. This is your V1, this is your P1, this is your V2, this is your P2. So under this there is area. So what is the area of between 1 to 2? Half linear P1 plus P2, V2 minus V1. So this is negative. That means work developed by the system. Now what is the heat supply? 1 to 2 M U2 minus U1 plus W1 to 2. So here air is a system, air system है हमारा. So mass of air, CV of air, T2 minus T1 plus W1 to 2. Why? Because see, initial temperature of the air is 300 Kelvin and if you heat is supply, air act as, we assume air as an ideal gas. Air acts as an ideal gas, so Cp and Cv are constant. So if you find delta U, integration 1 to 2 C into delta T, so Cv is constant, integrate outside into T, that means Cv T2 minus T1. Okay, this is for ideal gas. This is for ideal gas. Now put the value. This is your 220.7 kilojoule. Okay, right? No problem. See here, that means this at this much, if you heat, the this much of work will done by the system to remove all the water from its from cylinder, and at that condition, what is the final properties? P2 and V2, right? Air will expand. So you can also calculate what is the temperature T2 at that point. T2, it is not given, it is not given. So from this one you also calculate P2, V2, mass of the air is given, so you can put here a specific R of air into 2. So you have knowledge about final temperature T2, P2, V2 by R of air. So if you see the difference, delta T, T2 minus T1, this is not as much as high, not high temperature range. So if it is not a high temperature range, so it behave as ideal gas. So if we behave ideal gas, so Cp and Cv are constant, right? Okay, thank you.